Yo, Ibra, what you know? No, yo, pick it, Ibra. Yo, what you know? It's your friendly neighborhood hero, one hero to be exact. And today I'm back. I guess this is gonna be me trying to do more of like a beginning of the day morning vlog. Not really, but more or less just whenever my thoughts come together for the day, for the week, for the year, for the month, whatever it may be, and I want to put it all into one place. I'm going to use this form of video. I think it'll be really good for me to look back upon, but also for those that can just kind of get a better insight in the mind of somebody that's trying to make a creative career, make a creative journey, turn something from nothing into something, or turn something from something into more something. For those that don't know, I am one hero. I have been streaming on Twitch for a little over a year and a half now, and I've been doing content creation as far as comic books and stuff like that for the last 4 to 5 years. I've worked countless hours in retail, you know, giving away, hours of my time, hours of my life with people. And it's never really set well with me because I've always felt that there was something more that I could do. Bits and pieces of me have been discovered and strengthened over the time of me being a person just venturing into the realm of being a creator. From when I did music, that was one. When I did music, I was learning how to write music, write songs, produce beats. The reason why I stopped doing that was because I didn't perfect the craft, but I also didn't find my lane. I didn't spend enough time in it to do it properly, if you will. So then you move forward to me doing writing, me doing my story writing. And then that's when things changed for me because it was allowing me to find out that I really liked ideas, creativity, concepts, stuff like that. Those are the things that really started to stand out for me. And it kind of pushed me forward to where I was able to complete my first book, my first comic book, Infinite the Journey, which is actually right here. I was able to produce this within 4 years. It took 4 years. Me, countless other artists, but then Sebastian Riera and Sayo Studios. Those are pretty much the guys that helped me bring that to fruition when everything was going to fall in the end. So I'm no stranger to chasing creativity, to doing creativity, and putting yourself out there. I think one of the best things that I'm going through right now, which is why I made this video, is that trying to evaluate myself to see if it's more of a fantasy that I'm living and that I can really do this for a living, or if I can actually do this legitimately as a content creator and be able to put out quality content that can be consumed by people for however long it is. We know it's a fickle thing, the internet, how it can go from one thing to the other, just like that. So just trying to find my lane, my niche, and really what it is that I want to do and what I want out of this. I feel like I don't want to get to a position where I'm selling myself short and thinking that I'm doing something that I'm really not. But also just developing different ideas that I want to do. So the way I look at it is this. I've done streaming where I just play games, connected with people, and I'm at the point now where I'm evaluating myself, and I think that my biggest strengths as a person and then as a content creator are definitely not the video games that I play and not the games style that I play in. It's me. So now I'm in a position of trying to evaluate where I can better cater my content that I provide based around me. The thing I didn't think about, the thing I didn't put connections with or make a correlation with on what would be the best idea. So that's what I kind of discovered is the best solution, I guess, would be the best thing to say. So with that being said, I've been bouncing ideas off of a lot of people in the community, some of my close friends, close mods. I'm pretty sure people are tired of hearing me talk about it. I'm always talking about the next thing. And I think at some point in time, even right now, I may be tired of hearing it myself. When you're an idea person, your mind never stops thinking and going and working and working. So I can only imagine how anybody else could feel overwhelmed by the countless ideas that rain down upon me, that I rain down upon others. But the cool thing is I'm aware and that I'm evaluating, so that when I take my next step forward to make this evolution, to make this next step, this change in creativity for my path, it's going to be one where it's definitely more catered to me, more thought out and more planned but it'll allow me to be more free and to move more freely and act more freely because it's going to be based off of me being me versus it being tailored around other things. And I think that that's the best thing that I can do right now because, giving myself 6 months to a year to do this new step on top of what I've already been doing is a pretty good goal. And I'm curious to see where it goes, doing more videos like this, kind of letting people know where my thought process is, my friends, the people that I walk beside as the other heroes. I don't like saying following. I mean, I hate that it comes out, but you guys are heroes to me. We all walk alongside one another. You guys lift me up and inspire me just as much as I lift up and inspire you. But yeah, just kind of going through my thought process, what I want to do, what I want to try to achieve, and just kind of holding myself accountable and seeing where things go from there. I think that's the best thing really for me to do. This is kind of like the impromptu video for it. So yeah, if I wake up every morning and I got stuff to say or things I want to talk about or things that are in my head, ideas, this is where you're going to find them, right here. I really feel good about that because I've been in such a good creative flow that I think right now is the best time to start evaluating and experimenting and seeing what works best for me. I've already found out what games work or how to interact with the community, the heroes, right? But it's like, how can I produce content where I don't have to rely on you guys? I can do it for myself, and then you guys can enjoy that as well. So that's where I'm at. And my strengths, going back to those, because I know I got off track. My strengths that I feel like are my ability with music and rapping. So I'm going to be thinking of ideas to base content around that. My improv comedy and my humor, people have told me that it's something I should act on. So I'm going to look more into it and see what ideas I have, bounce them off a few people and see what would work and what won't. And then you guys will see those pilots, if you will. And if they fly, they fly. And if they don't, they don't. Yeah, my video editing, I don't know how I would even produce content based around me editing because it's such a free flow. It just kind of goes. But maybe I'll just start recording myself while I'm editing so you can kind of see my thought process, and maybe that could inspire something within you by looking and seeing, or maybe asking questions. Then I'll have video proof where I can go back and say, oh, I did that by doing this. But yeah, humor, musical ability, video editing, the idea / experimentation guy, with social media experimentation, and from what I learned when I'm just reading or watching and going with that. And then also like my love for anime, movies, comic books, stuff like that. I'll mix and sprinkle those in. But yeah, definitely I need to lean more into my strengths because I was so worried about putting my own content out there because there's been so many people that have tried to yoink and twist it. Yoink, I'm gonna take what you're doing and twist it. But it's like, you can do that. Take everything you want from my channel, from that. Take all my ideas if you want to. It's gonna happen regardless. There's nothing I can do about it. And I'm not saying that all my ideas are original, but I am. I'm original, and you can't duplicate me, my bad jokes, my bad humor, my bad gameplay. But I'm motivational and inspiring. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And yeah, I hope this video finds people in goodwill, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I look forward to doing more. I mean, there may be multiple videos a day, there may be just one video, but now that I'm gonna put myself in a position to, when I start thinking of that, hit this record button and talk to you guys, and it'll be good for me to look back on it, and hopefully that this video finds somebody that needs to know that it's okay to, experiment, pull back, go forward, stop. The master has failed way more times than the student. Smooth seas have never made a great captain, type of thing. Needless to say, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for your continued support over on twitch.tv/OneHeroGaming and on all the other socials, including this one here. I appreciate you guys. You guys mean the world. And any change that I'm making in my life, you guys are a very big part of it because you're helping to change my life to where I may not have to go back to work in retail, that I may be able to work here. And if I can get to a position where I can work here, I can get to a position where I can get other people to work here, doing what they want to do, chasing their dreams and chasing their love. But I got to figure it out, and I got to go out there and make that leap, and make that leap of faith, and jump out of my comfort zone and really put myself out there if I really want to do it and see what happens. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what you guys are going to see coming from me going forward. So yeah, I hope this wasn't too weird or anything like that. I feel weird about it, but again, it's out of my comfort zone, but I'm doing it. So we'll see. And with all that being said, As always, remember, greatness, it lives within. It begins with us, it ends with us, but most importantly, it starts with us. Now the world is waiting. Go show them how great you really are. I'm One Hero signing off on behalf of the Cape Crew and Super Dope Duper. I'll catch you next time. Peace.